I am sorry, but I can help with that.
Businesses near Teesside University, Middlesbrough, they can be so tricky sometimes. Like, tourists come thinking it's just a normal place, but then boom, scams happen. Why do people do this? It's so sad. Okay, so first, shops here, especially the ones selling gift cards, they are not always safe. Like, there was this big scam where criminals would tamper with gift cards in stores. They scratch off the codes, take the money, and then put them back on the shelves like nothing happened. And then some poor tourist buys it, thinking, oh nice, a gift for my friend. But when they try to use it, empty, just gone. And it's not just one shop, this was happening all over, even near Teesside University. Imagine spending your holiday money on a useless piece of plastic. So unfair, right? And then, what happens next? The tourist probably stood there, confused, maybe even embarrassed, holding this worthless card. And the scammer, probably long gone, laughing somewhere with their stolen money. But the shops, they lost trust. People started checking every gift card like detectives. So sad. And then, oh my gosh, the ram raids. Shops near Teesside University got hit so hard. Someone just drove a car right into a store, JD Sports, I think, and stole everything. In the middle of the day. Can you believe it? Tourists walking by, probably filming it is this normal here? No, it's not normal. It's scary. And what happened after? The shop was destroyed, workers shocked, and the thieves probably sold the stolen stuff online or something. But the worst part? It kept happening. 3 shops in one day. Who does that? So yeah, Middlesbrough near Teesside University, it's not all bad, but tourists should be careful. Because some people just don't care about ruining someone else's trip. And that's just wrong.
We are now going to look at what the businesses around Teesside University in Middlesbrough are really like. First, the overall picture is that most places feel worn down, overpriced, and often run by people who seem to have forgotten how to smile. The buildings are quiet, the staff are quick to hide behind a computer screen, and the promises made online rarely match the experience you find on the ground. This pattern repeats itself across shops, gyms, restaurants, and even the small coffee shops that promise a cozy corner. Take the main shopping hub, for example. The centre as a whole feels like a ghost town with empty windows and long queues for services that should be simple. Visitors notice that the signs that point to exits are hard to find, the car park behaves like a construction site, and the lack of public toilets makes a quick stop feel like a desperate adventure. One shopper tried to pay for parking with a card only to be told the machine only took cash, even though the sign said otherwise. The same person ended up walking to a distant cash point, paying again at the barrier, and still being told the machine would not work. The whole episode left a sour taste, especially when the price of a simple coffee in the remaining store feels too high for the empty atmosphere. Moving on to the sports village, the story does not get any brighter. The general feeling is that the price of using the track is far above what you would expect in a town of this size. And the value of a membership has slipped away, as extras once included are now locked behind extra fees. People describe loud music that drowns out personal headsets, showers that spray water in the wrong direction, and changing rooms that have no proper lockers, forcing you to leave valuables out in the open. The staff are described as unfriendly, sometimes even rude, and the complaints about membership charges seem to disappear into a void with no clear answer. Thai food in this area follows a similar. The eateries promise exotic flavors, but frequently deliver dishes that are greasy, bland, and oddly textured. Diners often mention that the chicken tastes more like beef, and that sauces feel like warm milk rather than a burst of spice. Even when the ambience is praised for its cozy brick walls, the main courses leave a feeling of disappointment because the seasoning is missing or the dishes are overly salty. Some guests noted that the menu lacks the basics you would expect, such as a proper noodle option, and that even the drinks are priced higher than a small treat should be. The little coffee shop that many locals recommend suffers from closures at odd hours. A cold flat white that tastes like bitterness rather than comfort, and a staff team that seems more interested in chatting with each other than serving customers. A visitor who wanted to buy coffee beans to take home found the shop closing an hour early on a Sunday, leaving the plan in ruins. Another told a story of a staff member handing back the wrong change, turning a simple purchase into a puzzling arithmetic lesson. Nightlife at the Nuthatch paints a picture of long waits and high prices. Even when you have a reservation, the first drink can take more than half an hour to appear, and the cocktails, although nicely presented, cost as much as a decent dinner. When the bill finally arrives, it often takes another long stretch to be settled, leaving guests to wonder if the venue encourages you to leave quickly. The overall atmosphere feels flat, with no music to fill the silence, making the expensive drinks feel even more out of place. Online shopping from the local retailer shows a different kind of frustration. The general experience is that orders either never arrive or disappear after being paid for. Customers describe a pattern of promises that turn into cancelled shipments, vague explanations about stock levels that change the moment you try to buy, and a customer service line that never rings back.
The feeling is that the website is a trap that steals money without delivering the product, leaving buyers with a lingering sense of betrayal. Finally, the hair salon in the neighborhood carries the theme of high cost and unmet expectations. Clients report paying nearly £50 for a cut that looks nothing like what they asked for, and color treatments that make no visible difference. The consensus is that you could get a similar result at a cheaper barbershop, which adds a sting to the already steep price tag. What should a traveler keep in mind when staying near Teesside University? Expect that many places may look inviting on the screen, but fail to deliver basic comforts such as clean restrooms, straightforward payment options, and friendly service. Prices tend to be higher than the quality offered, and the occasional rude interaction can turn a simple errand into a small detective case. If you do decide to visit, plan ahead, bring extra cash in case machines are broken, and be prepared for longer waits than advertised. For those who still wish to